Hi, I'm Johan, one of the Popwork founders. Today I want to show you the new objectives dashboard within the app. So when you're on the company tab, within your dashboard, you can go to objectives. Here you'll see your objectives dashboard for your company and different layers of management. The first thing that you can see on the dashboard is the goals adoption. So here I can see that 50% of employees have objectives defined currently. That is the case for more than half of Elon Musk employees, and that 0% of Roger Sterling's teams have defined objectives. The second metric I can see is the confidence level of objectives, that is to say their status. So I can see that 25% of objectives are on track, 30% of goals are behind, 4% of goals are at risk, and 41% of objectives are waiting for their first status update. Below that, I have a view of different indicators. I have access to the list of objectives. So for example, if I want to see at-risk objectives, I can click here and I'll see that one of Nicolas' goals is currently at risk. Nicolas is in Johan's team, and here's the name of the objectives in question. I can also see the total number of objectives defined within my company and the average number of goals defined per employee. So here, for example, I can see that employees have one goal on average, which is not great compared to a recommended 3 to 4 objectives per people. I can also find here the list of people with no objectives at the moment, making it easy for me to help them define their objectives. What you have to know is that you can zoom in your company to be able to see stats within that perimeter at the team level down to the individual level. So for example, here I can see that the 10% of objectives at risks are actually within Nicolas' team, and I can see that it's one of Nicolas' objectives, as we saw earlier. So how do objectives work within Popwork? So if I switch back to my team view and go to the objectives tab, here I can see the full list of objectives of people on my team. I can see the frequency of updates, and I can easily add objectives if I want to, just by adding a short title, a description with the key results formats, and then choosing a due date, in this case, June 28th. I can add the objectives and it will be added to the next update by Nicolas. If I want to close an objectives because it's finished, I can simply archive the objective and choose a final status. So was the goal met, partially met, not met, or was it deprioritized? And at that moment, I can also add a feedback for my team member. So that's the way objectives work in Popwork. And just as a final reminder, that means that in your company dashboard, you now have metrics for engagement, meaning mood and workload, metrics for management practices, so the number of one-to-one meetings and the volume of feedback between managers and team members. And so, as we've seen today, the objectives dashboard as well. So that's it for today. Thank you.